Ghanian Nova. How's it going, man?
Hi Jesse, I'm good. How are you doing?
Great, great. How's the Friday going for you, man?
It's pretty good Friday so far. I'm just happy it's Friday, to be honest. Happy the week to start.
TGIF, my guy. TGIF. So, first thing I want to ask is obviously how you feel right now. Single just went out. It's done. How's it feel right now? Just today.
You know what? I feel good actually, because for me it's like anytime I'm working on music, it's kind of like I spend so much time like listening to it, trying to make sure like it sounds perfect. You know, I get people's opinions and stuff. So it's kind of like I'm in a relationship with the song at that point. Then at the point where I like release it and other people finally get to hear it, it's kind of like I just like went through a breakup. It's like other people like, you know, have the chance to like listen to it, but it's good. It's a mixed feeling. Before it used to be kind of sad, but like now I'm always excited to like be able to share it with the world.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I like that little metaphor there. It's pretty good. So with your new single Replay, what kind of went into making that single? Listening to it, I love just the beat of it and just kind of the vibe that it gives me, and it makes me, I don't know, it just kind of makes me like kind of want to relax and just have a good time. And I don't know what went into that.
So you know, like I moved out to Toronto about like almost 2 years ago now, and one of the
3 years ago or two, sorry.
About 3 years ago now.
3 years, okay.
Yeah, so one of the things I really wanted to like work on, one of the reasons why I moved out here was because I wanted to like perfect my sound, really identify what my sound was, because as a young artist I was like very, very versatile. I started off rapping, but then I started falling in love more with like melodies and those type of progressions. So when I moved out here, it was really finding a way to be able to balance like melody, when I want to rap, what's important to be able to just make it a good sound overall. So on working on State 2, I felt like I was in a space where I had found that sweet spot of being able to understand like what exactly the song needs. And for me now, it was more about like being able to create like an experience with my music and being able to create like give people like feelings like through the sound. And Replay was a song where I just found that sweet spot where I felt like, you know, I felt freedom. That's how I feel every time I listen to it. That's how I felt when I was like working on it. I just felt like freedom. And to me, it has that kind of like, you know, dreamy vibe, mixed with like the beat. As you said, Doozy did like an amazing job on the beat. Once I heard it, it took me like 10-15 minutes to write the song, because once I heard it I was just like, okay.
15 minutes?
Yo, yeah.
15 minutes? Oh my god.
You know what? There's some songs that like, it was like the beat was speaking to me. It wasn't like a thing where I felt like I was writing. It was just a thing where it was just a moment where at the moment I heard it, just felt like everything came together so organically, because that's what I'm talking about. To me, it's more about like freedom and expression. So that was the experience that I got just hearing it immediately, and I was like, okay, I should channel this, like, you know, and like be able to capture this feeling in MP3, you know.
Yeah, no, and that's amazing, honestly. I think like 15 minutes like wrote this song. But I guess kind of going off of that, how do you describe those moments? Like when you just are, like you said, the beat was just talking, like it just felt like it was speaking to you.
Yeah.
How do those moments like feel as an artist? Like how can you describe that to your fans?
So for me, it's hard to describe, but like I have like an analogy I kind of use to like describe it. And for me, I believe like we all have like superpowers, right? I believe like everyone has superpowers, and it's like Superman, for instance. You've never seen a situation where like Superman was trying to fly and like he asked himself, oh, like how do I fly? You know, you just see Superman literally fly because that's his superpower. So he never has to like question that. So for me, it's a thing where those moments just happen organically, you know, like I'm fortunate that I've been blessed with the ability to be able to like express myself. So it doesn't always work like that, you know. Sometimes I have to invest more time in actually sitting down with the beat and like writing it. But then there's some moments where it's just like I just go in front of the microphone and like I just channel what I'm feeling in that moment. You know, it's I believe strongly in like my process, and I like to explore like different ways. Sometimes I like writing, sometimes I like just going to the microphone and expressing how I feel at that moment.
Like that's, I mean, it just sounds like almost a very like an undescribable moment, and to get a little insight on that, it's amazing to me. Like, for me, I was not a musical background, like that, of sports. I personally have been kind of in the music industry the past like 20 years, so now to really hear a lot of artists say similar things like that, it just blows my mind.
I love sports as well. I love like,
We're
not into like sports like crazy.
Yeah. So what? Just kind of a fun question, real quick. What's something that you like to do, maybe like in your free time, that's just not music related, anything like that? You can just kind of relax and kick it.
I definitely love like running and like working out. Like I was actually meant to run in a marathon about 2 weeks ago. There was the Run for Women in Toronto marathon. But while I was practicing for it, I actually hurt my foot, so I couldn't actually participate. And like I was so bummed out because I trained for like 2 months. For that marathon, and then like a week before it, I like hurt my foot, and I couldn't make it. But I definitely love running. That's something that so again, like a song like Replay, something I love doing with my music is I like that feeling of freedom. You know, when I'm going for a run, I love listening to music that makes me feel free. You know, because that gives me an extra boost. So while I was in that relationship phase with Replay, you know, I was listening to it a lot during my runs and trying to get it sounding perfect. Yeah.
That's awesome. Like, to just get out and run. Like, honestly, it's always good to get out and get some fresh air. Being a coach of lacrosse, I love just being out, get out and just shoot around with the boys. So it's always a good time. So what were maybe some of those inspirations that you had that got you into music? Or actually, better yet, what was that moment when you knew you were going to be an artist? Like, maybe it was a moment, maybe it was a day, maybe it was after like a period of time. Like,
so I think they're honestly different moments. I would say. Like as an adult, I've been realizing like a lot of things that I'm interested in, a lot of things that even the way I think, and a lot of things I'm into right now, I've been able to like trace them back to like my early childhood and like my interest in that, right? So as a kid, I used to play with toys a lot. I used to spend like hours by myself, like playing with my toys. I used to create like these crazy storylines on my own, like give characters names and stuff like that. So for me, I look back to that as like being the beginning of like my creative process, how I started getting in touch with like my inner voice and being able to write. Being in high school, I used to like hang out with my friends a lot. We used to like freestyle in class. Like then I was like doing more rap. At the point I got into university, I was roommates with Banky on the Beats. He's the person who actually engineered this song. And my friend, he's a rapper, his name is Too Sick. We were roommates, and it was a thing where we used to be up till like 6, 7 a.m., like even missing classes the next morning because we were like working on music. So at that point where it became like part of my life, where we like come back to class and we're looking forward to working on this new song or like finishing this song, and it was just, you know, this beautiful energy that we shared together as like roommates, being able to like create music and just vibe. And we didn't necessarily need to like go out to have fun. We could like be indoors and have like an amazing time. So that's when I knew that this is something I definitely want to do.
Nice. You gotta like have that. It's almost like a reminder of like how that relationship is with that friend. Like that's cool. Yeah. So with everything that's been going on with the pandemic and being like locked up supposedly, and not being able to go out and do what we normally do in our what was considered the normal. How have you tried to? What has changed in creating music for you? What has changed in maybe helping promote you as an artist and your brand? And what's changed with your interaction with fans?
So I would say, like, for me personally, it's definitely been a difficult time. Not just for me, for the whole world. It's been a difficult time. With the pandemic right now, everything's different. It's like we're living in a new world, essentially. And even apart from the pandemic, there's so much going on in the world. The Black Lives Matter movement. I'm from Nigeria. Right now, we're facing a situation where the youth are rallying together to fight against police brutality. This is something I've personally experienced, and it's a crazy situation that needs to end, you know. So there's definitely a lot going on. So being able to, for me, the pandemic was an opportunity to just, you know, we're all social distancing and we're all like quarantined and isolated. So being isolated was really an opportunity for me to, for the first time in my life, to have like my own home studio set up. So usually when in my recording process, you know, I used to link up with friends, go to the studio and stuff like that to work on music. But then having that home studio setup was kind of like therapy for me. It was just an opportunity for me to be able to express myself when I'm feeling down, to be able to just focus and channel that energy into working on music. And that was able to like keep my mind off certain things, because, you know, we get so much information nowadays, like that could easily affect your mood. So for me, having that home studio was a way to like just channel my energy and like just focus on something productive, you know. And yeah, it definitely changed the way I interact with fans. I remember I hardly ever used to go on like Instagram Live or do stuff like that before, but then right when the pandemic hit, like I definitely felt the need to like engage with my fans on a more regular basis and like just try and connect with them, because even apart from the music, like people are definitely going through very, very real things right now. A lot of people are looking for work, a lot of people are worried about their family, a lot of people are just worried about their safety in general. So I'm lucky to have had something to have been able to, you know, like take a break and like focus on and like work and put some productive energy towards. But I'm definitely aware that right now, like the situation in the world is just very different from what we're used to.
Yeah, sort of like you can't preach, man. That was like, it was great. This world has been insane this year, and it's definitely put a lot of people in situations that nobody was really expecting. It's put a lot of people at very troubling times, trying to just put food on the table, support their family, and to really, at this point, like survive. Like, as much as that's like, it's tough to say, and being in America and Canada and the supposedly first world, and now this is hitting worldwide, you know? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's definitely a lot different for a lot of people, and there's definitely a lot of things I think people are more aware of now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, totally. But something I would say is like I mentioned, like my city, Lagos, and even my country, Nigeria, is experiencing like the police brutality situation. Everyone is campaigning for the End SARS movement. But one thing I would say about my people is that we're survivors. You know, we are relentless. We're resilient. We don't give up. We like push through everything, and we stay motivated. So I really believe that the world will get better. Like, we're going to get through this. It's like a very weird phase for everyone right now. But then, like, there's so many people who are like doing positive things to like uplift and try to like support communities. And I feel right now like that's the most important thing, you know, being able to just support community and make sure like your family, your friends, and the people that, you know, you work with or you live close to are okay.
Yeah, and to really just get some positivity in this world. I feel like it's been very hard for this year to get that positive attitude out there and to have some things to actually like cheer about and be happy for. And you're right, trying to get with your community and talk and like get some things going. I guess going into my next question, what are some things that you see for the future that potentially I guess really you could go either way with this. You could either go like continuing for like the rest of this year, or what do you see for yourself further out this year? I guess short term and long term of what do you plan on doing basically for your music, your career, and talking to the fans, and potentially getting back to touring. That's kind of the thing that I kind of wanted to know how artists are thinking about that.
Yeah, so short term for the rest of the year, Replay is essentially just the beginning. Replay is the first single from my new album, Stay 2. I released Stay 1 last year, and now we're back again with Stay 2. So you should definitely look forward to that.
November 20th that it comes out, Stay 2?
Yeah, for sure, November 20th. So you should look forward to that. I'm going to be dropping another single before I do drop the album. And yeah, you should definitely look forward to that. The single is called Precious Diamond. I featured a beautiful Toronto singer. Her name is Katasha J. She's so talented. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be putting out that content between now and the end of the year. And then going forward, of course, I'm going to continue putting out content. By next year, I'm going to shift my focus to working more on the visuals for the album. But to be honest, my long-term goal, my goal with music in general is that, like I said, I want to be able to connect with people and share experiences with people through my music, you know, and my goal is to be able to travel the world and make as many experiences with people as possible through my music. So that's the goal, and that's what I'm focused on. I really can't wait to be able to have the opportunity to be able to travel, to be able to tour, to be able to access audiences with my music. I think that would be amazing for sure. That would be great. And I know right now the world is in a weird state where most of that is not possible. But then I'm really taking this time to recharge and get ready for those opportunities when they do arise. So that's why I'm putting out the album and just working on more music.
Yeah, gotta plan, man. Gotta plan. And look, it's coming along. From what I've heard from Replay and some of your other stuff off the album Stay, I think you've got a lot going on for you. It feels like you've got some good stuff coming out, and I'm excited for the album coming out November 20th with Stay 2. Super excited, obviously, for Replay. It just came out today, and I want to thank you for coming on and talking to me and just taking this interview with me, man.
No, thank you. And I'm also super excited for Replay. Everyone, you should definitely go check out Replay right now. It's out on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere. And I can't wait to share Stay 2 with you. I put in so much work on this album, and yeah, the sound is fire. It's a journey, and you should join.
Hey, I'm always down to talk again, man. Keep me in touch. I will definitely get this out. I'll have all your social media and stuff up here. And by the way, what do you got right back there in your background? What are these paintings or pictures right here?
Oh, this is a little Basquiat.
Who is that? Okay.
Yeah.
No, I like. It's got the GE logo in it too.
Yeah.
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 That's nice, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, I actually wanted to ask one favor for you. Could you say for me, this is Nova, and you're watching Groundsounds? For
sure. Right, let's go.
Go.
This is Nova, and you're watching Groundsounds. Get it.
Yes. All right. Thank you, man. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend. And enjoy your Friday, man. Enjoy your Friday.
You have a great weekend, man.
All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you.